Welcome to Talmudic Treasures. Today we're learning Megillah, page 29, which discusses that when it came to the giving of the Torah, God decided that it should be given on Mount Sinai. And the verses state that the mountains, although of course inanimate objects, so to speak, complained that because they're much larger and more significant and impressive than Mount Sinai, which was only 500 cubits high, which is equivalent to, let's call it, as high as 1,000 feet, which is certainly not a very tall mountain, that the Torah should not have been given on it. And on this, the Talmud says that when it comes to these mountains, they are considered to be, in Hebrew, a balmum, those that have blemishes. And on this, the Talmud says that compared to all these large mountains, they are all blemished, as opposed to Mount Sinai, which due to its, so to speak, humility, it is considered to be more befitting that the Torah should be given on it. And on this, the Talmud concludes and says, Haiman de Yohir, if you find any person that is haughty, balmumhu, that is actually a sign that that person has some type of blemish or flaw. Now, of course, when we're talking about mountains, they're not capable of arguing with one another. They're not capable of fighting as to which of them should the Torah be placed on or given to. However, the purpose of this is for us to learn, based on looking at large mountains and Mount Sinai, which is small, to ask ourselves, how are we behaving? Are we acting haughty and trying to show off, acting like a very large mountain? Someone who does that is usually someone who actually has blemishes. Because they're so busy showing off, and they're probably not very comfortable about who they are, they need to show the entire world how great they are, because they probably are covering up for their own flaws. We instead need to be comparable to this small mountain, Mount Sinai, which is why the Torah specifically was given on it, to say that this is the proper approach to life.